to Wrestling on the Rat, giving you the greatest wrestling matches on the radio. My name is Davey Mack from the Morning Rat Race. Make sure you're listening to the show 6 to 10 every morning on 95.9 The Rat. But with me for the wrestling matches, my partner, the one and only, the Doctor of Style, Roy Harder.
Thank you, David. Thank you. Good to be back. And let me tell you about the match we have coming up here. We have Aaron Hobbs, managed by my old pal Eloy Fiesta.
Oh boy, IWF Hall of Famer Eloy Fiesta.
That's right, against Ezon Leverett, David.
Okay, and I heard he has someone in his corner as well. Jared, his buddy Jared is going to be there.
Jared will be managing him. I have yet to see Jared in action, so we're about to find it.
This is going to be exciting. A lot of new fresh faces and an IWF Hall of Famer. Can't beat that. It's Wrestling on the Rat.
Here comes Ezon into the ring, David.
Yes, sir. Here comes Ezon. And he is just, he's a unique character.
He looks like...
And so is his manager, is Jared Zirilli.
This guy looks like he's
interesting, right, Roy?
He certainly is. He's a man right after my own aesthetic here. Small, wiry, the way I like him.
I don't know what that means.
Well, you know, he's going to be quick, David. He's not necessarily the largest guy in the ring, but look how fast he works the crowd.
Well, we know that Ezon has plenty of talent, plenty of skill, and you are correct. He is probably the lightest guy on the IWF roster, but what he doesn't have in size, he has in maneuverability, he has in speed, he has in jumping ability. He is a dynamo in the air.
Clearly an athlete, I can tell already.
Here we go. Here comes Aaron Hobbs, managed by the IWF legend Eloy Fiesta.
Well, I see Eloy Fiesta.
Eloy's getting his own introduction.
Yeah.
You know, when you're the IWF Hall of Famer, Roy.
Yeah, you
gotta make sure you get your own intro.
Fair enough.
Your own entrance.
That's right. It looks like he's getting it. I like a manager who comes out.
I mean, yeah, he didn't come out with his guy at all. This Jared Zirilli guy is, I mean, this guy is something else.
Well,
Got right in Eloy Fiesta's face, the IWF Hall of Famer.
Well, let's face it, Eloy's not exactly known for his sportsmanship either, David.
No, that's true. I defeated Eloy Fiesta once in a rap battle. Oh, here he is.
Okay, David.
Aaron Hobbs.
Here's Aaron. Got a bit of a size advantage.
Cheering section here. Aaron Hobbs must be a fan favorite. Big reaction from the crowd for Hobbs.
Big reaction, big boy.
He is a big boy. I gotta be honest, Roy. How the hell is Ezon gonna win this match?
Well, in my experience, it's best to play dirty.
I think so. I think Ezon's gonna have to resort to some immoral tricks to defeat the big boy here, Aaron Hobbs.
Or a firearm.
Whoa!
Oh,
just jumped like 8 feet away right onto the apron from the floor.
He's a very intimidating presence. I will give him that.
Well, I mean, my God, if he can jump like that, and he's got the size, Ezon doesn't have a chance in hell.
Look at this guy. He's like King Kong over here.
Well, he's big. Big guy.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be a good one, David. I can tell already.
Aaron Hobbs is very, very impressive looking. And look at Eloy Fiesta from behind. Eloy Fiesta must be loving his new client.
Oh, yeah.
His #1 prospect, the big time Aaron Hobbs.
Yeah, it looks like Eloy went out and bought himself a new jacket for the occasion, too.
Absolutely. Beautiful. And Ezon now saying, hey, what about me? Don't forget about me. I'm a professional, too. I'm going places as well. It's not just about Hobbs. That's what Ezon's saying right now. But he's going to have to do something. He's going to have to come up with some kind of surprise. Because, I mean, just looking at it right now on screen, it's going to be hard to...
Not quite enough to just to taunt your opponent, David. You really will have to... Oh, here we go, David.
Here we go is right. They're going to lock up. That I am a little shocked that Ezon would want to lock up, but there he goes. He's playing a little cat and mouse. He He ducks the lockup. Makes sense.
He's toying with his opponent.
Yeah, because why the hell is he going to lock up with Aaron Hobbs? I mean, if Ezon Leverett tries to lock up with Aaron Hobbs might eat him for breakfast.
He's big.
I mean, look at the size difference here. Ezon needs to turn around.
I don't think he needs to, David.
Uh-oh.
He's about to get turned around by...
Oh, my God. A body slam that nearly broke his back.
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't toss him out of the ring, David.
And another headlock takeover there from Hobbs.
Muscles twitching there.
Hobbs is going to put all that weight right onto Ezon. Yeah, and that's what you have to do.
Jared Zirilli. Well, we're about to find out what kind of manager he is.
I'm hoping Jared Zirilli's got some kind of strategy, some kind of trick up his sleeve, because goodness gracious, if this is just a straight up one-on-one, I don't like Ezon's chances right now.
Not at all, David.
Aaron Hobbs has Ezon.
I think strategy number one should have been fight within your weight class.
Well, that's the thing, Roy. In professional wrestling, as opposed to amateur Greco-Roman wrestling, in professional wrestling, we throw the weight classes out the window, baby. Look at this. Ezon getting a little bit of a headlock on Hobbs. And he reverses. He's got Hobbs back. Oh, look at this.
You know, as a small...
Able to get a 1 count.
As a small guy myself, David, I can't help but root for him.
No, I don't know what he's going to try to do here. Is he thinking suplex? Oh, my God, inverted atomic drop. I'm not sure what Ezon was thinking there, if he thought he could suplex the big guy, Aaron Hobbs, but that was not a good idea from Ezon.
Looks like he's looking for his mother in the audience, David.
Or his manager, Ezon Leverett, looking for his manager, Jared Zirilli. As Zirilli trying to give some condolences, some assurances, some confidence back to his client, Ezon Leverett.
Hobbs looks large, but rather slow. I will say he doesn't have quite the speed.
Well, he's just starting out. You know, you are taught when you're just starting out, you got that power. Make sure you're deliberate. Make sure you're doing. Oh my God!
Yeah, David.
I mean, that looked crazy. Hobbs just threw Leverett.
I feel like
he was kind of like one of those kids, plushie toys.
A rag doll, David, is the word you're looking for.
Yeah.
I sometimes feel like that's me in the ring with him there.
Headlock. Hobbs trying to control Ezon Leverett.
Not that easy to get a headlock on a skinny opponent, David. The neck is much thinner.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, he might be able to submit Ezon Leverett with this very maneuver. No, Ezon broke out of it. Good job there. And here he goes again for the suplex, or is he going for a DDT? Or just a regular front face lock? But I'm not sure Ezon wants to match strength with a guy who is just much bigger than him. Like right there.
Wedgie time, David. That's what I would be pulling off.
And now Ezon literally crawls off his back, but yeah, Aaron Hobbs, excuse me. Aaron Hobbs is not going to let that happen to him.
Looks like he may have spit some acid into his eye, David.
Oh, all right. Drop kick from Ezon. All right, I like the heart. I like the fire of Ezon right now. He's saying, you know what? Don't disrespect me. I got wrestling maneuvers of my own.
Yeah. Never count out the little guy, David.
Absolutely, Roy. And he's stepping on Aaron Hobbs is Ezon Leverett. Here comes Ezon, another disrespectful. Oh, look at that. Wow. He used Aaron Hobbs as leverage to jump up. And then he crashed into him. Hobbs looking to get back to his feet, I think.
Ground and pound, David. Love it.
Well, I don't know if that's ground and pound or just punches from... Oh, boy. Don't want to trade fists, I don't think, now that Hobbs is back to his feet.
You know, I've came up with a new term for this type of wrestling. I call it a slap and pap.
A slap and pap?
Yeah, a slap
That's your new term.
That's right.
Ezon Leverett on the back of Aaron Hobbs. What was that? Jared Zirilli clearly interfered. He interfered right in front of that hippie referee, too. That's why the guy didn't say nothing. Oh! Ezon! With a DDT on Aaron Hobbs! I can't believe this!
2.
Oh my God, I got to... Yeah, 2 count from Ezon on Aaron Hobbs. Sort of hit. Ezon hit Aaron Hobbs with a DDT kind of out of nowhere, Roy.
I think he may have bit off more than he can chew in this one, David.
Well, it doesn't look like it. It looks like Ezon now has control. He's winning. Ezon looking to Irish whip Aaron Hobbs into the turnbuckle, but Hobbs has... he's not going to let that happen. And Hobbs misses a splash in the turnbuckle.
Setting him up for a slapping pap, David.
Well, again, I think you just made up that term, slapping pap. As someone who has now been in professional wrestling since 1984, there is no slapping pap. Just so you know.
Both men back on their feet.
Oh, Aaron Hobbs, watch out. Watch out. He looks motivated here to end this thing.
Oh, yeah, he's not taking any gruff this time,
Watch
David.
this, Roy. This could be his finisher.
He's up in the air.
Hobbs gets Ezon to his shoulder. Big power slam. This should do it. 2, 3, that'll do it.
Oh, that definitely does it.
And that will end it. As Aaron Hobbs, looking very, very impressive, defeating Ezon Leverett. Leverett will need to get some new strategies from manager Jared Zirilli. Meanwhile, Eloy Fiesta celebrating with his man, the victor, Aaron Hobbs.
Getting carried off the tarmac, David.
That's a bad look, right? That's a bad sign right there. As Ezon clearly dominated by Hobbs towards the end of that match.
Let's just hope he's got good insurance, David.
I hope so, Roy. But congratulations again to Aaron Hobbs. Very impressive victory from Hobbs tonight.
Well done, Mr. Hobbs.
Promising future for Hobbs.
Managed by Famoso, or how do you pronounce his name? Famoso?
El Famoso, Eloy Fiesta.
I don't speak Mexican, David.
That's a Spanish phrase, actually.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations to Aaron Hobbs. Once again, the winner tonight on Wrestling on the WRAT.
Wow, David. What a match.
Well, I mean, unbelievable, Roy, and welcome back to Wrestling on the WRAT as Aaron Hobbs, accompanied by his manager, Eloy Fiesta, defeats Ezon Leverett, who was accompanied by his guy, Jared Zirilli. This was a size difference, I think, Roy. I think it was always going to be a little bit of a miracle if Ezon was going to pull this out. But still, nonetheless, congratulations to Aaron Hobbs.
True, David. And it actually reminds me of a saying that I just came up with.
Oh.
When size meets speed, size always wins, David.
Okay, that's a phrase that you just made up.
Just made it up.
Okay, well, I believe you. Because, I mean, it's a long, cumbersome phrase. Is really what it is. That's Roy Harder, the Doctor of Style. My name is Davey Mack. We'll see you back next month for Wrestling on the WRAT.